Peace, my sacred sisters and my sacred brothers. It is the season of surrender right now. And if you've been following my emails, if you are a part of my activated email campaign, you know we've been talking about surrender. And today, I want to talk about the power of surrendering to your own light, right? Your light, family, is your magic, it is your power. It's the knowledge that you've obtained over the years. It is your wisdom, your insight, your intuition. Your light is essentially everything that really makes you you. And to surrender simply means to release the resistance and to allow. And so I want to really encourage you, family, to spend some time this season surrendering and allowing your divine light, your magic, your uniqueness, your divinity to really shine through. And the reason why this is so important for you to do is because you are special. You are divine, you are unique, and there is something, there's a purpose, there's a reason for why you are here. And your light is really the vehicle for which you are meant to express that purpose and that reason in this life, right? You have a divine sacred calling over your life, and your light, your wisdom, your insight, your magic is really how you show up and you use that purpose to not only impact your life, but to impact the lives of other people. And what I so appreciate about this is when you surrender to your light and you allow your magic to be seen, to be expressed, and to be experienced, this is when you really tap into different blessings. This is when you tap into your abundance and your prosperity. Okay, there's this saying in the Bible that says, no good deed shall go unturned. Meaning, when you show up in your magic and you show up in your purpose and you surrender to your light and it impacts others, it makes their life better, or it helps them to make a different decision that supports them in their growth and helps them to connect with God, your higher self, or their higher self on a deeper level. You have to be paid back for that, essentially. There is good karma, so to speak, good cause and effect that happens on your behalf when you decide to show your magic, to let your light shine, and to be your magical, authentic self. Okay? You deserve that. And people want to hear from you. People want to see you and experience the magic of you. The magic of you and the light of you, it comes in different ways. You may be a great cook, a great speaker, a healer, a tantra teacher, or a doula, or a coach. Whatever your uniqueness is, you are meant to express that, but you must surrender to it, right? I remember in my own life when I was a shell of myself, when I wasn't allowing myself to be my divine sacred self. And I was that way because I was scared, right? I was feeling like, who really wants to hear from me? How can I really make impact on people? How can I really change people's lives by just sharing my story? I remember when I was afraid to actually show up in that light. And a part of that fear was based off of my childhood upbringing and wondering if I was actually going to be accepted or well received. And I'm sure some of you could relate to that, right? Where you had a childhood experience that made you feel like you couldn't show up in your magic, in your sacredness, and in your divinity. Well, I want to tell you now that that story is over. Okay, you no longer have to worry about if people are going to receive your magic. You no longer have to worry about those naysayers and those people that don't want you to shine or that want you to dim your light and play small and not speak up. You no longer have to worry about them because this is not about them. You surrendering to your light is about you fulfilling your purpose. It's about you fulfilling your mission. It's about you doing the thing that God has called you to do. And you are worthy of all the gifts. You are deserving of all the magnificent things that come from that. not just physical things, but the healing that comes from you letting your light shine and you deciding to be your magical self. You already have the juice, okay? You already have the uniqueness because you are connected to God. You are a part of God. You are just an expression of this sacred energy. And so your light is not something that you have to find, it's not something that you have to fake, it's not something that you have to pretend to be. You simply just have to be yourself. Okay. And so, a meditation that I did this morning to support me in surrendering to my own divine, unique light, I want to share with you. And I invite you to do this meditation, whether you do it first thing in the morning, or whether you do it in the middle of the day, or whether you do it at night. No matter when you do it, it's simply about you connecting and you remembering that there is a sacredness, that there is a divinity, there is a magic about you that you need to allow to be present, okay? And so, what you're going to do is very simple. First, you want to visualize your energetic cord connecting to God, connecting to Source, connecting to your higher self. The way that you do that is simply by visualizing a stream of light coming from your crown chakra and connecting to the cosmos. You can see it connecting to the sun. You can connect it, you can see it connecting to out of space, or you can see it connecting to your higher self. However you visualize that divine sacred part of you, you can visualize your cord coming from your crown connecting to that energy, okay? Now, once you have that cord connected, I want you to visualize your higher self just streaming into you all of this information, all of this light, all of this love, okay? You want to see this light of yours carrying with it this magic, this uniqueness, this divinity that is you, okay? And you want to feel that energy, feel the gratitude, feel the love, feel yourself being receptive to your own magic. Now, once that stream and that cord is connected to your higher self, you want to visualize that light now becoming your aura. And what that simply means is visualize yourself being surrounded by this light. See it beside you, in front of you, behind you, above you, and beneath you. You want to see yourself in this egg of your own divine light. Now, what I love about this is that when you visualize this egg of light, this is you seeing your aura. So you want to pay attention to the color frequency that you see. Is your aura pink? Is it yellow? Is it green? Is it multiple colors? Like mine this morning was a rainbow, right? And so I've just decided to fully embody the magic of a rainbow, right? Anytime it rains and you see a rainbow, it's always like God just blessed you with this gift of hope and of light at the end of the tunnel, or gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, so when you see your light, really take mental note of that and really allow yourself to embody whatever that color frequency is. If you don't like the color that you're seeing, right? If you're seeing some gray, or if you're seeing some black in your aura, know in that moment that you have the power to change it and to infuse those spots where you see that energy with love and with gratitude. This is you doing the alchemy within your own light and within your own aura, okay? And then after you can see your egg and you've sat in that egg for a while, I want you to come out of that meditation feeling invigorated, feeling worthy, feeling deserving, and feeling like you are now able to be yourself, let your light shine, and that there doesn't have to be any confusion between how you feel internally and how you are showing up in the world. That is why surrendering to your own light is so important. It's so important because oftentimes how we see ourselves, how we view ourselves, is not necessarily what other people are picking up on. So there's some confusion in how we are actually showing up. When you surrender to your light, you are in the fullness of your own being. Okay? And you are allowing yourself to be seen authentically. You're allowing yourself to be heard honestly, and you are accepting that you are magical, that you are sacred, and that you are a divine expression of God, okay? You deserve that experience. You deserve the magic that comes from that, and you're worthy of it. You're divine. You have to remember that you are sacred and that there is divinity inside of you that is just waiting to be expressed and experienced, okay? So surrender to your light, family, and we're going to keep this journey going.